Alright guys, we're doing something a little bit new here. We're up at Windrock. Alright, we're in Ian's Jeep. He's got the wheel right now.
Just heading out on G2 right now, guys.
Heading up G2. It's kind of a new thing we're going to try doing. It's kind of a vlog style thing where we go up at Windrock and just get some footage for you guys, talk about some stuff, you know. It's kind of a ride along vlog. So let's just take a look here and see what's going on.
Alright guys, we're going up G2 right now, up to a pretty cool spot of ours, but I was going to say earlier, we have GoPros mounted on the side and on the front bumper so you guys can get some onboard action on different locations on the Jeep. But yeah, we're heading up G2 right now, and so far so good. Oh god, there's the film right there.
Now this Jeep is all stock, as you can see in some of our previous videos right now. Ian's considering possibly getting some suspension upgrades just to help us out here on the trails. He can tell you a little bit about that in a little while, but generally speaking, he's looking for a small lift and, you know, just some easy kind of bolt-on upgrades, you know, help perform better off-road. Probably saw in another one of our videos, my truck, I have a lift in it already. It's a Toyota 4Runner, it's the V8, and it has, you know, a few goodies in it, you know, 5100s by Bill Stein, and some Max Track spindles.
First here, come on, babe. Here we go.
Ian threading the clutch here, trying to get this freaking hell.
You're not in 4, are you?
No, we were in 4.
Okay, the steering wheel was dropped behind a little bit. We're good though.
Yep, but.
Alright, made it past that big trail. Just past Trail 3 for you guys. If you're familiar with Windrock up here, we're just heading up G2. Past Trail 3, it's a pretty difficult trail, at least from what I know of, because it's been dug out and rutted out by a lot of rock bouncers and stuff, so don't want to go up that just yet.
Yeah, some of these are a little scary, even with some pretty built rigs. You got some big old trucks coming through here from all around the nation. Windrock's a pretty big park. If anyone, you know, if you're from around East Tennessee, you know that, but it's pretty serious stuff up here.
Yeah, I mean, you can make it as easy as you want and as hard as you want, depending on how extreme you're willing to go, put it that way. But either way, I mean, it's always a fun time up here, guys.
Yep. Today we're taking the paved road up to G2, and then we're taking G2 all the way up to the top, where we have some windmills, some power generation windmills, and there's like an outcropping, kind of like an overlook that looks out over all of Oak Ridge. So that's pretty cool, and that's an easy path if anyone wants to come up here, just want to chill a little ride on some gravel roads. You can easily take that in a stock vehicle. I came up here in my stock 4Runner before it was lifted with no problems, and it's only a 2-wheel drive, so you could easily make it up to the overlook and stuff, you know, with just a 2-wheel drive SUV. Of course, anything more difficult is going to require a 4-wheel drive and a lift, most likely. So there's definitely some good views up here.
Oh, there goes the antenna.
Yeah, our antenna's dangling. It's a little shady back here, actually.
Yeah, I don't need the sunglasses here. Oh, down. Oh, damn.
Solid axle's a little rough.
Yeah, like I said, guys, even this, the little suspension lift and a little bit of modification of the Jeep, at least gets all the jitters out on the small braking bumps and rocks, and obviously you can go rock crawling up some more steeper stuff a little bit easier. But I think other than rattling maybe a couple bolts loose, which hopefully doesn't happen, just small gravel and rocks shouldn't hurt it too much as long as we don't hit a chuck hole at too high of a speed.
Yeah. There's some holes out here though, there's some real holes.
Yeah, that's true. Second gear, just crawling on up. Yeah, believe it or not, this thing does pretty good. It's not a Jeep JK. It's a TJ. Mine's a 2005, so it's close to the time when JKs were about being built. But it does all right for having open diffs, and you know when you have to put it in 4-wheel drives. But I have to admit, having those diff locks or locking differentials probably would help a lot.
Yeah, any sort of lock differential really help up here. But
I mean, shoot, we kind of. Hey, you don't have 4-wheel drive.
yeah, I don't have 4-wheel drive. Yeah,
I got 4, but I don't have any locking differential.
Yeah. Just rolling here. Probably be cutting into some GoPro footage here, you know, every once in a while, just to give you guys a good view of the trail and stuff, instead of looking at our ugly faces the whole time. But definitely when we get up top, we'll get you some views from the overlook that we were talking about earlier.
We may flex a little bit.
Yeah,
stock Jeep.
May do a little stock flex. 2 inches of travel, basically.
Oh god,
it's getting a little rough here.
Ordered that one. Just trying to go in about low third, guys. Kind of skimming over the rocks, but sometimes you gotta slow down. All right, I'm gonna get on the gas here. Going uphill. Hopefully there's not. Looks pretty clean. Oh, I gotta slow down. I'm gonna slow down. Wait a second.
Got some serious rocks in this hill. Big old gravel.
Okay, there's no one behind us, so we're not holding anybody back.
Yeah, it's always embarrassing when you get a nice trail rig behind you and you can't really, you know, can't keep up with them. So if you're in front of them, they obviously want to pass you. So if you're on a single track style trail, you know, you may just have to either get held up behind somebody or hold someone up. I mean, that's just how it is sometimes around here.
Yeah, guys, trust me, I'm used to being up here on 2 wheels, so I'm used to either flying past people or, you know, flying past people. I'm not used to holding anybody up, so it is kind of different being up here in a bigger, like, Jeep rig or something, whether it's lifted or not, you know. So definitely a big difference from 2 wheels, but it's still just as much fun, I have to admit.
Oh yeah, yes. You can have fun in really anything up here. I mean, you got all sorts of people with all sorts of vehicles coming up here. I mean, you got you know, 4-wheel drives like this. You know, you just got SUVs like mine, ATVs, UTVs. You know, all your razors. You got trails and hills for rock climbers. So, like I said, there's big old rock buggies up here just climbing up hills. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah, you'll see a lot of those rock bouncers from Middle Tennessee. A lot of those guys do like the Southern Rock Racing Series, and a lot of them actually come down here to Windrock, since it's obviously fairly close, just down here in East Tennessee. So
yep.
You see a lot of those things down here. That's what I meant by really rigidy gravel. I felt the seatbelts lock up.
Yeah, you lean forward, the seatbelts will lock up on you. But yeah, if you guys are into this kind of full scale, you know, stuff, we'll definitely keep this series going. You know, we want to have different, you know, variety. We'll have some videos, maybe in my truck, on his bike, you know. I mean, we can really do anything you guys want, so if you just want to leave a comment, you know.
I'm not sure if you guys know, but we also have under the shed at the house, or under the garage, you could say, had a pretty nice 2008 Grizzly 700, and it's a power steering, fuel injected 4-wheeler. Might take that out a little bit. And recently we just picked up a 2014 Yamaha Viking, so that thing's pretty sweet. A lot more. It's kind of almost a hybrid between like the Razors and like the Rhinos that Honda and Yamaha used to make, but a lot more sporty. So you have the dump bed and everything, but you can kind of get on the gas, flex a little more, and those things are always pretty fun. So hopefully we can do that in the future, and you guys can see some clips of those later on. Alright, well, we are approaching the top on G2 up here by the windmills, and I guess we'll see you guys then.
As you can see, we're coming up on the windmills. Pretty cool little sight to see up here. These things are massive. You can hear them whooshing through the sky. It's pretty crazy.
Up on the mountain, they don't look like much when you're just down on the like an Oak Ridge or you know, but when you get up here, these things are at least probably a couple hundred feet tall, and wingspan of the actual, the rotor is probably about 100 feet, so they're pretty incredible. I'm gonna come up a little closer and see what we can do. Now, I don't know if you guys know, but you're not allowed to cross in any motorized vehicle past this point, but I know that you can somewhat walk past around them, at least walk up here, but they don't let any motorized vehicles past this point, just for like safety reasons and whatnot. But it's pretty cool. You can see they kind of line this way and then they go this way, kind of down the mountain. There's one way down there, kind of between the gap of the trees, and yeah, they're pretty cool. Well, let's see if we can't flex on this pile of gravel over here like you did.
It's flex time.
Let's try it.
That's close.
Let's see here. Probably dig. No, we're still touching, but barely. You're right. Dang, we're really stretching that spring, though. I tell you what.
Yep.
Like you say, some extra lift and maybe aftermarket shocks will really do good.
Oh yeah. Tucked, slammed.
Whatever you want to call it, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright guys, we're done flexing and we're going again. Gonna go over to the lookout over here, and this is where it kind of gets a bit technical. We'll switch to the GoPro cameras for you guys to kind of get some better view for you. But nevertheless, it gets a little more challenging going this way, but the lookout view is definitely worth it. And yeah, we'll see you when you get there. Alright, now we're in 4 high. First gear, let's hit it. Oh, hopefully we don't drop a wheel. There we go. Stock suspension, everybody. Sorry for the camera shake. It's not intentional. How did you get around this again? I think we're gonna rub, which side's the pumpkin on? Is it on this side? On the front?
I don't know.
It is. We're gonna rub on this rock, I guarantee it. Trying to flex it on the tires. I don't want to freaking create my. Yeah. Oh, my freaking. Oh, cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
The only armor on this Jeep is the hitch on the back.
Well, I mean, I got transfer case, stock skid plates, and
I wouldn't call it armor.
Not quite, no. It's probably just sheet metal.
Yeah,
it's basically all they are.
Tin foil.
It's good for like gravel hitting up, but not for gliding on anything. Shoot, man, Dad got those steel skid plates all the way around, put on the Viking, and those things they're not even barely scratched. We freaking sled and grinded on rocks like everywhere. Oh god, this is where you went last time?
Yep, right over it.
I'm not gonna tip, am I?
I don't know.
Well, I want to try to go like not through the hole, since I don't have 33. I'm gonna try to go up and around it, but I'll have to do it kind of fast.
I got through it stock, that's all you need to know.
You did? Did you go through the hole?
I've gone through here stock, but up on the side basically.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
As far as I could get.
Oh, right, a little faster, there we go.
Riding the bank. Yeah.
That's pretty smooth actually.
Yeah.
So you gotta get more speed or else you will kind of slide down in there. It's all good. Oh, stick. It's all good, guys. The Afro's cool. That's all that matters. How'd you get past this, dude?
Alright, go on the left, see where the tracks go on the left there.
Yeah.
And just ride the very edge of that ridge.
Alright, so
The far left.
No ride at all.
No ride at all. I went left all the way down, as close to the edge you can without rolling.
Look. Oh god. Oh god. There we go. Oh no, we're in the rut though.
You're alright.
We gotta get back up. There's like huge rocks up here. Oh, hit that log. It bounced up, probably hit my my steps. Not quite rock sliders, they're just like running boards basically.
Hey, well, you made it through the hard part, so now we're pretty much at the overlook.
I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's pretty sweet up here. And yeah, we're up here at the overlook. Pretty hazy outside, but it's about what, 6 o'clock? Yep, 6:30.
Yep.
Up here right now, and that clutch out, you'll turn to the right.
Yeah! That's going in the video. That stall. I couldn't hear you. That's a big rock. You're good. It scooted it off now.
Yeah, I was trying to talk to you saying should I go around?
Yeah, I couldn't hear you over your fan.
Oh, okay.
Your freaking tank fan.
Here you go.
Just keep going. There you go, guys. Pretty nice view up here. Flex time.